Hey guys, this is Lena and this is my first time doing a live stream for 3 Gear Studios. I really hope you guys can hear me okay, but Fridays at 7 we wanted to start streaming some art projects. So I'm here in the fresh outdoors. You know, we're all quarantined and all, staying inside. I was able to get my first set of some acrylic pouring things before the quarantine. So I picked this up from Michael's. It is a ready to pour from Deco art, and this one comes in white, blue, purple, and black. So there's some really beautiful colors in this one. And then I also got another one, which is a gold, reddish, like a minty green and a navy blue. So these are some really pretty colors in these kits. So you don't have to mix different, you know, things that they get to make it fluid. It's supposed to do it naturally. I've watched a million videos and I have a million ideas and I want to try them, but I'm a bit nervous that it'll be kind of Bob Rossy, where it looks so easy and then you actually try to do it and then it turns out like crap. So I am using a canvas that I've already painted on, that I didn't really care if it gets destroyed or not in my first attempt. And I got a water bottle that I just cut the top off, and then I can layer the different paints inside and screw off the cap and just like let it run. And then of course gloves, because you don't really want to be touching these kind of chemicals. And definitely make sure you're in a well ventilated area. So being outside is probably the best. I'm going to just move the camera around so you can see. Oh, and I got a little turkey basin thing so it can just like pour into the drops can pour down into it. What I did was just get like an old pottery plant and see if that'll sit on top. Yeah, okay, so that'll sit on top underneath the canvas and allow the paint to fall on top of it. I'm just gonna turn the camera so you guys can see the things that I'm doing. Okay, so I think for the colors that I want to try, I think I want to kind of keep the colors that are already on the canvas. You don't have to, but I just think that the colors that I already had were really pretty. Kind of this light blue, pink, and yellow cloud scene that I was trying to do. But again, I'm using a canvas that I don't care if I mess up this acrylic pouring with. So, turkey basin. We've got a little top for this to sit on so the paint can just pour down into it. And I am going to open up, again, I'm using Deco art. This is fluid, ready to pour acrylic paint, so you don't have to add anything extra to it. And I'm just going to do a basic pour, so the easiest one, because this is my very first time, so if I screw up the easiest one, well then, I don't know what to tell you. So I want to use the pink, and I definitely want to use this beautiful kind of seafoam minty green color. I am going to use this blue one. I don't think I'm going to use the gold one. I might use the white one. So this one is kind of dark. I think the one in the other one is lighter than that. And then this one is a beige. So I'm not going to use the beige. And I'm not going to use the navy. Maybe I'll use those for another project. So I'm going to open up the other one because that one has the white in it. And I really want to make this a kind of pastel acrylic pour. So this one is white. So I've got that, and this one is a true blue. So it's a little bit brighter. We'll see what happens with that one. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my gloves because I think this thing could get quite messy. But hopefully it won't take too long. So we'll see what happens. I'm putting on my gloves because acrylic paint pouring is a very messy business. And we're doing acrylic pouring for the very first time. Figure Studios. Okay, so I've got my cup. I'm just gonna layer in. I don't really even know how much to put or when to stop, but we've got white. I think I'm supposed to shake it up first. So let's shake this up. Shake, 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 shake. I think that in the cup needs shaking up. Okay, so I'm just gonna put in some white. I don't know if I want to fill it up because I don't want to use a lot. This is my first attempt, so I want to make sure that I have got some pink. And there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to what I'm putting in this cup right now. So it is gonna be all kinds of something. We've got some minty teal. I'm outside. You probably can hear the ducks. Okay, got the blue. And I'm gonna put some more white because when I've been watching tutorials, they really seem to put a lot in there, and they really just kind of keep putting it in and 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 keep putting it in. And I'm just like, when are they gonna stop layering? And I guess the answer is who knows. So I'm just gonna do what they do, which is just layer after layer after layer, as Bob Ross says, in no particular order. And I'm just throwing it in this cup, so it looks like a hot mess, but hopefully it won't be so bad. It looks like there's a lot of paint in there already that it would fill up the entirety of the canvas. But whenever I watch them, they just seem like they just put so much in these cups and just flip them over and swirl them around, and they get these gorgeous designs. So we'll see what happens. I think this is enough. I've got like, I don't know, I got some. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pour. Oh, make sure to close these caps. I don't think I'm on a very flat, even surface, so that doesn't help things rolling away. Okay, so now I'm gonna just twist the cap off and hold it in place and see what happens. Ah! Okay. Kind of shaking it out. It looks super beautiful. I mean, it's only white right now. And look, there's little, and I can like do like this. Dump some of the excess paint around the sides. I'm gonna put the cap back on because possibly I could use this for later, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's do the tilty deal. I'm gonna tilt it a little this way. And back to the center. I don't have a torch. That's one thing I always see them do, is like torch the thing. I do not have a torch at all. I'm actually worried I might not have put enough paint. If I didn't put enough paint, one thing they seem to do a lot is just put more white paint. But I really don't care right now. I'm just gonna let it flow and see what happens. It's already making a really pretty design. And the paint is dripping everywhere. But I want it to coat the last little tip there. Come on, gravity. So this is my first attempt at acrylic pouring. The colors are super vibrant, super beautiful. I didn't really do anything at all to it. I didn't blow on it. I didn't put any torch to it. I didn't even put any silicone to it. But guess what? I have some silicone. And I've always been curious about silicone and cells. So, look at my hands, they're already like full of paint, and I don't know if I'm supposed to, this side didn't get covered enough. Just put, it's okay to use your fingers, you know, get in the sides. I really love the colors. They're so beautiful. Looks like it's already kind of drying. Okay, I want to try the silicone out, so I'm going to have to take off my gloves because I don't want to get paint all over my silicone. And then I'm going to have to wash these gloves. Okay, so I've got some silicone here. Let's see if it makes any cells. I know I only need to use like a few drops or so. So let's see what silicone does. I'm going to put a few drops here. And just, you know, drop some here, there, everywhere. I'm just dropping silicone everywhere. It's kind of spinning out. Oh my god, they're making the cells! They're making cells! And I can just kind of get that spit motion. Oh, they made some really beautiful cells. I think I might have put a little bit too much over there because it's kind of pooling. I don't really know how to fix that, so I'm just gonna let this thing dry, and you'll be able to see this in the morning, I hope. You can do some tutorials on YouTube on how to do acrylic pouring, because like I said, I have 1,000,001 ideas. This was my first attempt at acrylic pouring. I think it really turned out beautifully. I'm gonna let it dry. Maybe you'll see some pictures tomorrow. So here's the final product the next day. I kind of swirled it around more with a paper towel, so it got kind of these neat swirly effects. I still was able to keep some really gorgeous cells in there. I really like the color. It really just pops out, especially the red. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. But thanks for tuning in. Bye! And a special thanks to our Patreon patrons. You can support us at Patreon/3gearstudios.